Hello traders, Lance Ippolito here, and I want to go over something today that I would normally never ever touch, think of, or do, but I feel like it's a decent risk versus reward setup, and I kind of want to have some fun tomorrow in trading. So I'm looking at Snapchats, Snapchat, Snapgram, Twitter, Snapchat, Snapjunk maybe, and I've been getting tons of questions on Snapchat from anywhere. People texting me that the IPO, should I buy it? I want to buy it, blah, blah, blah. And, I always say, well, if you put 100K in Snapchat, are you comfortable within the next week seeing that 100K be 70K? Or will you be comfortable seeing 50K? Say, if you like it at 25, is it still cheap at 20? Is it still cheap at 18? And, just kind of have a conversation on what is cheap. Is it cheap because now it's a $20 name? And just have that conversation. Same with GoPro, all these other IPO names. But this is what my process here in Snapchat is. So a lot of these new IPO names are, kind of iffy now in the market. We saw the Goose kind of sell off today, and Snapchat, ever since the really first couple days of IPO, puts have been getting rewarded buying puts in that name, and the shorts have been loving it. Well, GoPro we had, GoPro we had the IPO stock kind of did not too much, and then it had a crazy run once the options got into trading. GoPro we had $40 to $98, and then we all see how that ended now. But with Snapchat, this is the first expiration we're having with the options here in Snapchat. So we're having all these people are short. Just if you look at the put activity lately in Snap, it's been absolutely crazy. Puts, actually, this is the first day where calls are getting near puts. But everyone is short Snapchat. So what can that lead to? A big short squeeze. Everyone who's sold calls, if we start trading higher, they'll have to cover either buying stock or rolling the calls. And I think we could see a big squeeze to the upside Friday afternoon. So I'm going to look probably to the April options and maybe do something like the 21-22 call spread. That's what I think. Maybe I'll buy some calls outright. Maybe risking a couple $100 or so. Nothing big at all. Very, very small. And just kind of having a fun trade, because I think we have a run here in Snap. Now that all the stops got taken out at 20. If I always say, if you were a trader, let's say you bought it at 25, 23, even 22, where's everyone going to put their stop? So if I bought it, where's my sell stop? It's at $20. And we saw that to the T today. Actually, what's even crazy, yesterday, right at 20. Look at all the buyers that hit. So we're going to have everyone who triggered their sell stops, or everyone who was long. We saw this today. We had a liquidation break at 20. Why at 205 did we have a huge volume spike? Because everyone who was long Snap just got stopped out at $20. Usually after that happens, we have a quick move lower, 20 cents, perfect, and then we retrace and kind of fizzle out into the day. So what I think is all the weak hands have been taken out, and I'm going to look for Snapchat on the long side. We've seen the high beta, high short interest names recently get a pop too. That's something I also like. Some GoPros. I saw VRX today. Even the Twitters, Tweety Bird even had a move from yesterday's low. So it's it's a crazy bull market we're in. The high beta names, the relatively high short interest names. We could be seeing some more squeezes. Hence why I'm picking Snap as a potential trade for tomorrow afternoon. Thanks everyone.